Okay, so this is day two. Now, day two, literally, so I'm gift ceremony, right? So what we're doing necessarily is helping those, we're trying to lend our voice. This we're talking about a topic. It's called the debt series, a topic that we people necessarily don't talk about, which a lot of persons are owing debt, but they don't talk about it. For some, it looks like a sacred call where nobody talk about these things. You understand? So I am talking about these things because I'm lending my voice to speak for those that are owing debt, people that are depressed, those people that feel like their life is gone and all of that. I'm standing as a voice because I want you to understand that we can all come out of this. All right, we can all come out of this mess. We can all come out from this situation. Life can be better. So let's go to day two. Now, day two says know what you owe. Now, it's not just about knowing what you have to know what you owe, know who you owe. All right. So what did I do then when I was when I was owing people? What I did was I had to write a list of those persons I'm owing. I wrote a list of all of them. I wrote all of that. I had a book where I wrote all the amount those I was owing and all the amount I was owing. All right. I wrote a list of all of them. Now we're going to look through the Bible. All right, because we're taking the Bible as a standard. So we're going to be looking at Luke 14. We're going to look at Luke 14 verse 28. Luke 14 verse 28. What does it say? It says, "For which of you, intending to build a tower, sitteth not down first and counted the cost, whether he have sufficient to finish it?" Now, they said the journey of 1,000 miles begins with just one step. Now, the first step, the first key thing, apart from having an awareness of telling yourself that you can come out of these things, it is possible. People are being debt free. I'm also in the process. You can also come out. So, but before you do that, you need to be able to. First of all, when Luke 14:28 said, "For which of you intending to build a tower, whosoever that wants to build a house has to first of all count the cost first." So, what do? You write a list of all those you're owing. I did that. Write a list of all those because it will help you for accountability, to help you to keep your mind fixed. Because whatever you set your mind in for a long time, you can be able to create a picture of your world for yourself. Now, if you have a gaze of what your challenge is, you can literally have a way to solve the problem. Now, one key thing I try telling people is not what it is, it's how you handle what it is. It's not the issue is not what the problem is, it's how you handle your problem. Now, so if you have a list of those you're owing, you also have the cost. What you do is you total them. So you have a figure in your head. Because that will help you understand, how do I get this money within a short time frame? What is the time frame am I giving myself? How do I reach out to them? How many persons am I owing? So that whenever you're making a milestone, whenever you're settling them, when you tick them, it gives you this peace of mind, because you start knowing that okay, the numbers are reducing. It will give you this self-fulfillment. Now, day two is you have to know what you owe. Write a list of all those you're owing, and write also the amounts you're owing and total them. So it can help you to have a figure in your head. So let's take, for instance, you write, you have up to like 20, 30 persons or 30 persons, you now write the amount. Or let's say, for instance, we're owing like 3 million or 5 million. Now, if you now give you a picture, now you now tell yourself, okay, how do I spread this payment? These are things we need to discuss about. Remember, when the Bible says, who buildeth a house without counting the cost? You have to sit down and count your cost first. So you need to know, this journey I want to start, how do I start? The list of people I'm owing, when you know the list of people, so you don't forget any. So it will help you to, whenever you want to reach out to them, you can send them a message. But these are things we're going to talk about, right? So, but first of all, day two, write a list of the people you're owing. I did that. I wrote a list of all those. And whenever I pay, I tick. Whenever I pay, I tick. Whenever I pay, I tick. We're going to tell you how you start paying them, how you settle them. So me, I have a book in my house. I wrote everybody I'm owing. I wrote every one of them. Right? For some, they couldn't. You are not reachable any longer. To some, I could be able to reach out to them. Then I had fears because you reach out to most of them, they'll start insulting you, calling you names. You have to be ready. That's why day one we said it has to start with the mind. You have to be aware, you have to be ready mentally. So this is what I want to go into. I want you to understand that it is sweet and nice for you to be debt free. It gives you peace of mind. It gives you this joy and happiness that you know you're owing nobody. There's nothing as loving, as enjoying, as not owing anybody. You can walk on the street freely. I know the trauma I faced during my challenging period. I couldn't walk, I couldn't go to events, I couldn't talk to people, I can't even be seeing a friend's call. I can't take it because I felt like, okay, maybe someone has told this person all of that. I'm also using this video to also appeal to those that are going through the same challenges. You need to know how to own up to your problem. It's not a death sentence. Owing debt is not a death sentence. It's a process. We all make mistakes. You need to come out and be free. And the only way for you to be able to come out of debt is you have to be aware of your challenge, aware of your issues. You have to count your cost. And we'll discuss about the next thing. So don't forget, I'm a realtor now, and also I'm a documentation expert. I also have a cleaning company. All right, we're also going to put a number on the screen for those that we haven't settled. Possibly you have a challenge, you also want us to talk, you want to talk about something, you want to complain, you want to lend your voice, you have a challenge you want to express and discuss about, you need someone to talk to about your debt issues, because so many men are dying because of this, because most of them, they are owing a lot of persons, people are putting them under pressure, and you can't say anything, you can't talk to anybody. The best thing to help you, the best way to help yourself is talk to someone. Talk to someone that is reliable, talk to someone that you can trust with your information, share with someone that you know will not look down on you, all right? Someone that will not criticize you negatively, someone you know that can guide you in the hand and also encourage you. I had such friends, and I want to thank God for the friends I had. I had people that stood by me so much. Today I'm a testimony. You can also be a testimony too. So let's hop up to the next day challenge. And I hope you're following this. If there's anything you have an issue about, do want to share with us. Thank you.